judge sentenced the man who killed the young father to life in prison without parole. A jury convicted 30-year-old William Shakespeare of first-degree murder in the death of Marcus Hall. In June of 2016, Hall was outside a Mattapan barbershop where his son was getting a haircut, where he and Shakespeare got into an argument. Police say Shakespeare left the scene and then came back with a gun.
On June 14, 2016, Marcus Hall, a 31-year-old father, brought his 4-year-old son to the Hair at His Barbershop on Blue Hill Avenue in Boston, Mattapan neighborhood for a haircut. The barbershop was a local community hub, frequented by residents for both grooming and socializing. William Amari Shakespeare, a 30-year-old from Dedham, was also present that day. According to court documents, Hall and Shakespeare engaged in a conversation that escalated into a heated argument. Hall exited through the rear door, followed by Shakespeare. Moments later, Hall was shot multiple times and died at the scene, while his young son remained inside the barbershop. Surveillance footage showed both men exiting the shop, but the actual shooting was not captured on video. In 2018, Shakespeare was convicted of first-degree murder and related firearms charges, receiving a life sentence without the possibility of parole. The prosecution argued that Shakespeare deliberately followed Hall outside and shot him. However, Shakespeare's defense contended that another individual present at the scene, Mark Edwards, was the actual shooter. Edwards had been seen on surveillance footage near the rear of the barbershop around the time of the shooting, but was killed in 2017, making him unavailable to testify at trial. In November 2023, the Massachusetts Supreme Judicial Court unanimously overturned Shakespeare's conviction, citing a prejudicial error by the trial judge in excluding Edwards' grand jury testimony. The court determined that this testimony could have supported the defense's claim that Edwards was the shooter, and its exclusion likely influenced the jury's verdict. As a result, the court ordered a new trial for Shakespeare. The decision to overturn the conviction has been met with mixed reactions. Hall's family and community members have expressed frustration and concern over the ruling, emphasizing the impact of Hall's death on his young son and the community. A petition has been initiated, urging the Suffolk District Attorney's Office to pursue a retrial and ensure that justice is served. As the case moves toward a new trial, it continues to highlight the complexities of the legal system, the importance of admissible evidence, and the enduring quest for justice by the victim's family and community.
To see the person that killed my son's father while my son was there.
Emotional testimony today from the family of a young man murdered outside a Mattapan barbershop in front of his 4-year-old son. Today, Marcus Hall's family was in court as his killer, 30-year-old William Shakespeare, was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Shakespeare was convicted of shooting Hall outside of the barbershop in 2016 following an argument. Hall's young son was inside the barbershop at the time of the shootings. The DA says that Hall could have run into the barbershop to take cover, but instead stayed outside to try to protect his son. The family faced Shakespeare today and asked that he get the harshest punishment.
My impact statement could go on for days, but the message would be the same. No punishment, no amount of jail time ever be sufficient.
This statement is not going to be about us forgiving William, because we don't.
After the shooting, Shakespeare took off from Massachusetts. He was arrested.